There you go.
He's going to switch to the right. Now he's been spotted. There's already pressure on the point. They need to get up there. Crits is just over now.
Yeah, some good time down the point right now, and it's getting really close to capture, and there you go. Even though a lot of players were left from the Dinosaurs, nobody was able to stop that. And that is going to be a round. 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Now, the Dinosaurs have to beat that time. So it looks like this was where Sean ended up dropping. And so we've got a double NG setup here once again for the laser beams. They're trying to get Sean back in the game. And they actually are probably going to have him go... well, let's see. He's going scout right now.
Yeah, they have DJC on NG right now. Although I imagine he's not going to stay NG very long. He's just helping to build up the gun.
Well, maybe.
Let's see, who built that teleporter?
Yeah, okay.
Can we tell from the STV?
Yeah. Ben built the teleporter as well. So you're right. We've got 2 soldiers, 1 engineer. Sean Bud on scout. Not going to be on sniper or anything like that. Meanwhile, for the attacking team... got cookie cutter classes all around, and they don't expect any sticky traps, I guess, walking out of there, so they would be correct.
Looks like laser beams, or sorry, Dinosaurs aren't going to try anything crazy, just a push. Cap as quick as possible.
Pretty much they do need to do that because they've got to beat a 3.5 minute time, which is just absolutely insane.
The control point is being captured.
But they are starting to get that A cap now. Question is, are they going to suicide somebody in to try and kill Donut? Donut is holding indoors right now just so that opponents can't find him very easily. Now he's walked outside onto the balcony, and it looks as if the sentry's going to get set up in the Enigma shadow over here. Very common location for that.
Yeah, I don't think they have time to try to suicide for Donut Man right now. They have time for maybe one not so successful push, but that's it. If they get wiped, it's probably over.
Yeah, that's pretty much. There was only one wipeout there, and it wasn't even really a wipeout. It was just kind of an attack and a retreat. Tang does take down the teleporter. You know, useful harassment there towards the end, but the Uber's coming in just now. Both teams Uber very, very early, actually, out of Donut. And this time around, it is the red team, it's the laser beam's turn. I'm sorry. Oh, look at that. They spotted Sweater standing up in the rafters. He's down now. The attacking team has taken down Lang, but they are 2 men down, including their demo. That's going to make it tough for them to take down this sentry behind the point, and that sentry alone is going to help provide a lot of cover for the laser beams. Lansky's down. KBK with 27 health needs to get away, and nobody's chasing him yet, but doesn't even matter. He's not going to have an Uber advantage at all.
Yeah, KBK not even building at this point. It's looking pretty grim on this round.
And of course, there's another pause.
Another pause. Lovely.
Why not? Somebody's asking how there was an X9 on the point, and yes, the pain train is probably what happened there. A couple people running that pain train to get maximum capture time.
Let's see, 2 scouts. That's times 4. 2 soldiers with pain train. That's times
another 4.
8. And then Demo Man.
And Demo can run the pain train too. You could actually get a maximum of times 10.
Yeah, I think they did get times 10 at one point, so I'm sure everybody's running pain train.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so another player probably dropped. No fun. And that attack didn't go very well for the Dinosaurs. KBK stayed alive, so if they push in really soon, if they manage to wipe out the laser beams and then push all the way onto C and cap that, they could still get the capture. But it's not looking very likely. And yes, times 11, yeah, we know. The only thing is, you don't usually send your medic outside of spawn.
Yeah, it's generally not seen as worth the risk to send your medic outside spawn on modern gravel pit theory.
Modern gravel pit theory sounds like a textbook that I would keep on my shelf.
I would not have written it because I do not know anything about modern gravel pit theory. The only thing I know is roof control. Okay.
Well, and roof control has been pretty important. When you lose it, you tend to lose the round pretty fast. And
yeah, that's my personal #1 key to gravel pit is roof control.
Speaking of that, by the way, Foundry. See at all?
Foundry. That's new 5CP map?
Yes. With the whistles and all that. It's a decent map. Classic Mix-Up, when we played them for CVP a couple days ago, they had not played it at all. And so they all ended up getting, like, achievements as they played. It was hilarious. But Foundry is another map where, especially at the midpoint, it tends to be whoever gets out there with their soldiers and demo and scouts first and gets up on that roof tends to win that as well. Although snipers play a really extremely important role there.
Yeah, and I think I sort of recall Foundry from pubbing it. I believe the midpoint is sort of similar to a fast lane type point, as far as the roof and sort of wide flanking area.
Yeah, it's in fact really wide flanking area and a lot of open space for snipers. That's why I say they are so powerful, not just on the midpoint, but on the second as well. But here on Gravel Pit, there's actually some pretty wide sniper lanes as well. Surprised we haven't seen more of that.
Yeah, it can work well on Gravel Pit, but you need to do a good job of supporting your sniper, otherwise it's just an easy pick.
Here you go, pause is over now, and the laser beams are going to once again set up another nice defense here, wait for their opponents to get in. So far they don't have anybody standing on the roof yet, but they will be watching for their opponents to rush in anytime soon. Looks like through the BA connector is where the blue team's coming in now, and they've got to succeed on this push or they will lose the round. That sentry has been moved over to the left side ramp, and already Squid is down. Roof control still going to the red team at the moment. They've got their soldiers up there, and KBK is getting that Uber built up, but it's 5v6 with Squid still nowhere in sight for spawning right now.
Yeah, DJC doing a good job holding onto that roof, although there's nobody up there right now.
So far, I think maybe the laser beams have realized that they've got their opponents backed into a corner, and there you go, KBK forced to pop really early. Dr. Donut still holding on to that Uber, finally pops it just now. And there's going to be a nice little advantage. Sweater is down, just respawned here. And as the time ticks away and the players drop for the Dinosaurs, it's looking as if the laser beams won the first stopwatch round.
Yeah, that's round. Once you pass a minute with no time on B, I'm pretty sure it's mathematically impossible, even by ×10 stacking of both points, to cap it in time.
Yeah, Lang's going to start knocking out... Oh, nice kill by Lansky on Pure, so really it's just all about the stats right now. Kind of dead time as they wait for the clock to tick away. And the Dinosaurs, I mean, they're coming in and trying to get some valiant kills here. Valen's down. This scout, I think that was Tang, was going in after Dr. Donut Man and almost got him. But it does not matter. The Dinosaurs are going to lose this round.
Yeah, still minimal time on B, and yeah, I think that's it for this round. Just garbage frag time for the defense.
Yeah, Medic kind of hanging out behind the rocks right now, and Lang's jumping in on top of him. Gets the kill on KBK. Nice shot, and that's going to be a good round. They're interesting that they paused like right before the round was over for Lansky's ping. That's kind of weird, but whatever. It does look as if that will be the round. And the laser beams go up 1-0. Now, of course, they're going to have to ready up, and then it's actually going to be the Dinosaurs' turn to set the time first. The laser beams will then respond.
Yeah, it's the secret strat from Dinosaurs. They're going to try to ice laser beams going into the second half. See if it works out for them.
I like it.
That's obviously made up, but the Dinosaurs definitely need something going into the second half, because that was pretty bleak. Pretty bleak showing.
Yeah, that would definitely rattle me a little bit if that was how the round went in the championships. But you know what? Dinosaurs are a good team. They've got excellent players, at least a few of which have been an invite before.
Yes, okay. Let me go down the list here.
In fact,
Pure has obviously been an invite, and Sean Bud has been an invite. Both of them have been an invite as medics, though.
Interesting. They are, of course, still great players. Now, KBK saying Lansky's client isn't working. That's always fun, so he's having some trouble. Valen's been an invite, I believe. And possibly Sweater?
Yeah, Sweater and Valen have both been an invite, and Valen actually was on that undefeated Czech 6 team in season, I want to say season 8. But,
pretty wicked.
So, and it looks like Lansky having client issues here. He's going to have to reinstall his clients in order to fix that.
Oh, that's
somebody should send him that NATF2 thread that teaches you how to do it, so he gets in here in time. Or is Lansky on Friends? Do it up.
Oh, yeah, so they're saying Sweater is invite demo. They're also saying that Lansky was in invite, so pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah,
Just
Lansky's an
Nice
invite
helping
on
us out.
AI.
Well, we'll find out what happens pretty soon. We'll see. He tried hitting the monitor, says Tang, but that didn't work, apparently. Anyway, it's going to be a little while, guys. Stay tuned for the epic conclusion to ESEA Intermediate. The whole season boils down to this. Who comes out on top? The Dinosaurs right now looking like they're in some trouble after a very convincing win on Badlands. They just lost the first round utterly on... I love that boombox. Here on CP Gravel Pit, though, they just lost that first round pretty badly, so Laser Beams just need to win one more stopwatch round to clinch the victory in ESEA Intermediate.
And claim that extra, like, $20 each.
Oh, yeah. Well, you get bragging rights, too, you know.
It's all about those $20.
That's true. Buys you, like, what? Oh, I guess you could do that. So I'm just looking at Dr. Donut right now, who is apparently standing on a lamp in spawn. But I guess you do that by getting up on the barrel. Nice. Anyway, looks like we may want to run a commercial, possibly. I don't know. See what happens. But for those of you who don't get a commercial...
There's setup time anyway, so
yeah.
They're already up this very moment.
For those of you who don't get a commercial... You get to keep hearing our sexy voices here on eXtv. And if you have AdBlock installed, consider making an exception for eXtv, as we do actually make just a tiny bit of cash when we play these commercials. It's not a huge amount, but every little bit goes towards promoting TF2 as an esport. So we appreciate your support and your viewership here on eXtv.
I like the commercials on Twitch TV for like women's beauty cream or whatever. Like,
oh yeah,
way to target your audience there, L'Oreal.
Yeah, pretty good marketing, I gotta say.
Yeah, you're an MBA guy. You should know all about that.
Yeah, I'm taking a marketing strategy class right now, and our professor is he's pretty hilarious. Like, if I were to ask him, hey, so why do you think L'Oreal does this on Twitch TV? He would just literally, he would say, there is no shortage of idiots in the world. That would be his phrase.
And some of them work for L'Oreal.
There you go. He's pretty hilarious. But you know what? I'm glad they're advertising.
We are still missing Lansky. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's gonna take a little bit of time here, so we can sit back and chat some more about the wonders of TF2. And by the way, guys, if you are thinking that 6v6 is a little bit daunting as a way to get into the game, of course, ESEA isn't the only place to go for 6v6. There's UGC and CEVO as well, and they've got some interesting tournaments coming up. But,
does UGC have 6?
They do. It's not very well known, but they do have a 6s league. But of course, UGC is mainly known for Highlander, 9 versus 9, one of each class. And if you like pub play, we're not that good, but we could put together a team of 9 players and just have some fun with it. That's kind of an interesting little gateway to competitive, and I play on Highlander. It is a lot of fun.
I'm personally not a huge Highlander fan, but some people enjoy it.
Oh yeah, it's enjoyable. It's a little bit chaotic, and it doesn't always teach you good habits with regards to playing the ultimate competitive 6v6. But it does introduce you to playing competitive game modes, playing more with your team, and just having a lot of fun with a competitive version of TF2. So I highly recommend, if you're thinking about getting into competitive somehow, 6v6, 9v9, any one of those, do check them out. And no, L2D2, I wasn't calling you guys idiots. I was definitely calling L'Oreal idiots. That was the that was the determination there.
The control point is being captured. Alert! The control point is being captured.
It's the same reason he says that about a lot of Super Bowl ads too. We're like, so why do some companies pay like $1 million for a Super Bowl ad? And he's like, because they're stupid. I mean, there are some companies that legitimately have a good reason to pay for Super Bowl ads. Coca-Cola is one of them. That's a pretty smart decision. Some of the car companies maybe, but like as a whole, a lot of the Super Bowl ads that you see, yeah, they're hilarious, but Anyway,
we don't get Super Bowl ads in Canada. The cable company removes them and puts in their own stupid ads.
5, 4,
Okay, nice. That's pretty cute. You can still see him online though, can't you?
Yeah, but that's dumb. Why would I go watch commercials online and give the company free money?
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm mostly there for the football game anyway.
Yeah, it's true. I do not mind watching me some football. But then again, I think a lot of the advertising agencies that have worked on the ads that have come on, they've been pretty cool. Especially like the Old Spice ad from last year with the I'm on a horse. Like those guys with that ad agency in general, I really appreciate that because they're hilarious. And it's like, yeah, we know we're advertising something, and we know that you know we're advertising something, so we're going to try to entertain you while we do it.
Yeah, it's a decent strategy. I personally have never bought Old Spice because of that ad,
Yeah.
but you know, it's still funny.
It is hilarious. Well, hopefully we do get some readying up pretty soon because Lansky is in the game now, and the Dinosaurs will be attacking first. So very shortly we should see something happening here. We just gotta wait. And once again, we got a little bit of taunt sliding going on. I have heard that taunt sliding actually isn't allowed in the official games for some reason, but I don't know if that's true or not. There's a lot of things that I read on like NATF2 that I'm just like, is that true? I have no idea.
I don't know if that's true personally. It might be. Maybe somebody more informed can inform us in this stream chat or on Steam.
Yeah. Meantime, this is got me on the edge of my seat, man. And I have heard that Marmaduke got a one-day ban from ESEA for taunt sliding.
That's pretty dumb.
I guess.
I don't know who Marmaduke is, but my
Marmaduke Grills. Marmaduke Grills. I think he was on a team with Link A for a while.
I'll take your word for it.
Nah, it's the ESEA Open. But Dinosaurs, I think we're just waiting for like one of them. No, that was Ben. We're waiting for him to ready up. Ben, you've done it again.
Mission begins.
Shaming him a little bit. But
Alright, what kind of defense are we going to see out of... what the hell are they called? Laser beams. Looks like we're going to see the same type of defense. Actually, we might see a double NG defense here as both have built something, I believe.
I thought that happened last time too, but you just might be. We'll see. Well, no, they...
I can't see who built this teleporter.
Yeah, that's the thing. We'll find out in a little bit, I guess. They're going to try to get this level 3, and there's 17 seconds left. The Dinosaurs, once again, going with the cookie cutter classes. And Ben's going to set that sentry up out front just for now. Usually you set it up there to deter early pushes, and then you bring it backwards. And yeah, Sean Bud has gone back over to the scout, so it's just a single engineer.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a B push from Dinosaurs here, and it looks like they're trying, if not a B push, at least a suicide. Yeah, it looks like it's a suicide KBK heading back into spawn.
It is a suicide, but interestingly, Valen with the direct hit, but he's being pressured really hard right now by Pure. He's taking a lot of hits from those stickies down the long entrance there, so had to back away, and now the Dinosaurs are in a nice position here to hold this off for quite a while.
Yeah, Sweater and Lansky both pretty low. Valen, you know, that direct hit, it's good to hold roof and take out a sentry, and Valen just got wrecked by that sentry, and he's down to Pure. Yeah, that's the power of that pill bottle sentry. Shuts down those...
Yeah, there you go. Now that he has shut down that initial jump, he's going to go set the sentry back up in that little Enigma shadow once again, named after Enigma, who popularized the usage of the spot, I think. And laser beams set up for defense quite nicely here. They're going to be in for the long haul. It's all about whether the Dinosaurs can now push in and take that point. They do have KBK, so they're committing to this 100%. Squid on the sniper, and Tang on the heavy. Squid, I'm not sure if he's been spotted yet, using that danger shield to get him up to 150 health.
Where is Squid at?
He is in the short entrance. Hasn't spotted anybody to kill yet, so he's rotating around along. Meanwhile, Valen gets taken down once again. No Uber pop yet, but they're probably going to have to pop pretty soon. And there they go. Yes, that is the blue team popping. They send a soldier Lansky up to the roof, but he is going to have some trouble here trying to face off.
Squid is positioned behind the rock here. He's in a good position to get some picks, but no, Sean Bud backs into him by chance and takes him out. So
Yeah,
and now
they're
3 down, including KBK. Not looking good for that
that's
push.
not good. We've got Valen jumping right back in to take some roof control here once again. He's chasing down a soldier, just going for kills. Not even sure if that matters all that much at this point, as the rest of his team is kind of dead.
Yeah, but at that point they don't really lose anything because KBK only just got up and they won't have Uber for, you know, however many seconds, so it's worth it to go try something.
Yeah, I just don't know if killing the soldier is the right thing to try there, but maybe he just could not find Dr. Donut. Regardless, we're going to have a nice Uber out of red. Squid back on the sniper once again, and we do once again have Tang as the heavy. Squid takes down a teleporter there. So
You said C, I think. Yeah, they're all at. I see Squid like peek out of the door here and just drop the med with 1 click. Do it, Squid.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He's not going to do it. Walk out the door, headshot the med. That's what I tell Anonymous to do all the time.
Does that ever work?
It works sometimes, because Anonymous is like an amazing sniper, but
Nice.
sometimes he gets spammed.
Okay, well the Uber's ready to go for our blue team. They're going to make a push here once again. Both the soldiers trying to spam towards the ground there. They take out the dispenser actually, but there goes Squid. Once again, no pick on the medic there. That sniper not paying off for them so far.
Yeah, again, it comes down to if you're going to run a sniper, you got to be willing to protect him, because if you don't, he's a free pick.
Yeah, and now Pure takes down Valen with a nice pill, and so the Dinosaurs are having trouble 4 against 6 at the moment, and the longer they take to cap this, the easier it is for the laser beams to win this round. Interesting sticky trap beneath the ramp there for Pure.
Yeah, they're trying to set the time here, and looks like Sean Bud was able to take him down by Squid, but he's on like 1 HP there, so...
Yeah, Sean Bud is down, and the Uber is popped for both teams. The red team actually using that Uber to body block and keep the rest of the blue team away from the point. But now the Heavy's coming back in, dealing a lot of damage, getting popped up in the air though. Went down to like 40 health before he got away from that.
Some smart engineer play here from Ben. I believe that his sentry was either on Pill Bottle or in the Enigma spot initially, but then once it was called that blue team was over at C, he moved it all the way over to ramp so that it couldn't be spammed down from those seaside entrances.
And here we go, a soft push, no Uber for the blue team this time around, but they lose their medic immediately. Sean Bud with a nice flank there, and he's coming in after the soldier now, but no, Lansky gets the equalizer on Sean Bud. And so now it's going to be down to deathmatch skills as Dr. Donut Man is still alive, but doesn't have an Uber yet. It looks as if more and more chip damage is being dealt to the blue team. They're going to have to play further and further back. They can't get aggressive onto Donut now, and so he's going to get that Uber up just in time to save the point. It's looking pretty good. Ben's taken down, so no sentry is going to go up for the moment. But there goes Sweater once again, and that's a lot of damage potential loss for the Dinosaurs. They're still going to try and keep pushing, but it's getting a little scary for them now.
Yeah, they're both 5 up, but the thing is, laser beams are in this sort of an awkward position, being positioned so far away from their cliff. They have nowhere to retreat, and now the Uber has been popped for, who is that, Donut Man?
Yeah, they got a couple nice kills on that Uber though, so even though they're losing, well, they've lost Uber advantage, and KBK is back in spawn, so this is what the Dinosaurs needed.
Yeah, one thing, you know, it's been said that the pushes from Dinosaurs are maybe not the greatest, and I mean, it's only now that they've decided to suicide to try and take Uber advantage back, and until then, they've relied on trying to push straight up, and it hasn't worked. And so now that they're changing it up, they might have a pretty good chance. And it looks like they're going to try for the long push here. They've been spotted though, and there's sticks, so they got to watch it.
Well, there they go with the Uber right away, and Donut doesn't have it yet. Sentry's only at level 1, and it's going to go down pretty fast. Engineer gets taken down as well. Ben was a little bit too close there. So Donut is doing the wise thing and backing up through that choke point. He'll have the Uber in time to jump in and try and prevent this cap from going down, but it's only Donut and Lang right now, and once this Uber is over, they're going to have to get out of there. That is probably going to be a capture on B for the Dinosaurs. It's taken a while, but
yeah, it's probably about a 7-minute time here. I'm not exactly sure how the timing works with because they've got 3 minutes left, so I assume it's about 7 minutes. Could be closer to 5. I might be stupid.
I'm willing to bet 7, and we'll see in just a couple seconds. 6 minutes.
6.
Well, there you go. Halfway in between. The sentry, of course, getting set up now on the right side as the defenders look at it.
And there's sticks right above that number 2 door that they're trying to push out of. Lucky that he didn't drop Lansky there, but Lansky that's Valen airshot off the tower. I know there's a sentry over on that far ramp, and Valen's just now spotted it, but he goes down.
Yeah.
good point pressure here. They just need to be wary of that sentry, but it has gone down. This is
A lot of
pretty
players
successful
jumping up
push
now.
here.
It's been successful up until now, but there you go. The Dinosaurs actually managed to keep the pressure up on the point for long enough, and it seems like Laser Beams just kind of gave it up there. 6:39 is not a bad time.
Yeah, that's a halfway decent time, and unless we see another repeat of last round's defense here, I think, what are they called? Dinosaurs has put themselves in a good position to take this round and send it to a decisive third round.
This is weird. Valen is on Spy.
That is weird. I'm not sure what he's going to do with that.
Begins in 30 seconds.
Oh, I mean, he's going to try to drop the med, pretty obviously, but I'm not sure how he's going to do it.
Well, he's using the cloak and dagger so he can stay cloaked non-stop.
Where is he standing?
Interestingly, he's actually, if you look at point A, that little hut right in front of the point, he's on top of that, cloaked up.
Okay, so he may be trying to get a scout pick to slow down the A cap, but it doesn't seem to me like that would be worth it. Or maybe he's just going to let them cap A, and he's noticed that Laser Beams has tended to push connector. He might be trying to get Donut Man once they drop down to connector.
He's certainly, one thing he'll be doing here is providing valuable information. He's going to see everybody jumping towards the point. He knows who's coming here. He sees, okay, yeah, this is everybody, pretty much. There's no sticky trap there, though, so of course he's not able to call out a detonation or anything like that. Just kind of watching these players as they capture point A right now, put that ×8 on the point. And of course, nobody notices he's there. This is a tense moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just going to wait for
Scout walks right out next to him. Oh, man.
Yeah, see, there's Donut Man. He's going to go for him now. Now he's going to make his move. And they're going connector. Oh, he's in position.
Oh, this is
Needs to
scary.
wait for him to move around the
Oh,
corner.
this is
He's gonna have a
scary.
cloak. Oh my god, is he going to do it?
I
They
think
have
he
no
just
idea
might.
he's there. He's got
No,
this.
they don't know. There he goes. He gets a stab.
He gets the demo,
He gets the
too.
drop on Donut Man. Beautiful play from Valen. Never seen that happen on Gravel Pit before, but it worked.
Valen with the power play, putting the team on his back. That's excellent.
So now, of course, the attack there completely thwarted from the laser beams, but they still have 5.5 minutes. That's quite a few failed pushes that they can still afford to make. Valen is now back on Soldier, and he's going to be defending in a more normal fashion over on point B now.
5 minutes to cap 2 points. That's not as many failed pushes you have as you would think. Maybe 2. Two
Already,
failed
yeah.
pushes on B, and then you need to have a pretty quick cap on C.
Pure is down. Sentry still up as DJC tried to kill it, but there's a Soldier there on top of the roof. Valen
And
knocking him
Valen's
off.
securing roof control here. This is crucial.
Yeah, suddenly the laser beams are looking a little bit shaken.
Yeah, they didn't manage to pop KBK, so they have not taken their advantage away and accomplished nothing with that bomb. But then they haven't lost anything either, since all their players are going to be back up in time for the repush. Let's see what where Donut Man decides to go. Where are they right now? Looks like they're going to push out short with the combo.
Oh, Ben tried to go out long and he was spotted. Ate a sticky trap and died from that immediately. Donut does have 100% Uber and has to pop it very early. So the question is now, can the blue team take down the Sentry and possibly force KBK to pop as well? They haven't even forced the red medic to pop yet. This is not good for the laser beams.
Yeah, now Dinosaurs needs to find Donut Man and play aggressive on it with that Uber. Where is Donut Man? Oh, he went down. I'm stupid.
Yeah, right now there's just a bit of capture time being put on B, but that time does not matter. You have to stay on that point for upwards of 30 seconds to get it capped. So
Where's
really what matters
KBK?
is the frags.
KBK's on a good position on the point, and 0 attempt at roof control right now from laser beams. Although Lang has now just gotten up. I'd like to see him try to get on roof, because if he can do it, he's got a good angle on KBK. But he's going to fall back.
Yeah, and everybody's getting healed up at the dispenser right now, just hanging out at the cooler, as the engineer is going to set up another sentry. So it's looking like the Dinosaurs are suddenly...
We're seeing a long push here, but it's been spotted. It's not going to work out for laser beams.
No, it's not. And here's the interesting thing about that is, you know, what do you do in that case when you've been spotted there? Walking around a short takes like 10 or 15 seconds just to do. So it looks like actually they do decide to
They
pop
need to
out
play
along.
aggressive into Donut Man right here. They need to make him pop as soon as possible and as far away from the gun as possible.
Donut doesn't even have an Uber yet, actually. He's at 95%. He is...
Well, they need to go kill him. What are they doing?
Yeah, they
playing way
didn't
too
realize, I
fast.
think.
That
There you go,
sentry's gonna-
DJC and laying down.
Teleporter's going to go down. Okay, now they play aggressive with the Uber, but they waited too long, and Donut Man gets it.
Yeah,
Okay, they need roof control right here.
There, but
and Valen goes up, so that's a good job from him.
well, Pure goes up as well, but Soldier
He's gonna go
versus
down to
Demo.
that sentry.
Oh no! And that's going to be just about it for this particular attack. Lansky does go down, and so Sean Bud might make something happen here. He's got 2 kills now. Sweater is gone as well, and Sean's going to go for a kill on the Scouts. Yeah, but if they can get all these frags here, they may be able to just chip away the sentry without a lot of opposition.
Squid is not in front of his sentry right now. I'd like to see him be focusing on that to get it to level 3, and it finally goes up to level 3. He had it at like 175.
Pure jumping straight up to the roof once again. He's laying stickies down, and there goes the sentry. With Dr. Donut still in here, not having been killed yet. Neither is KBK. Both of them have roughly even Ubers here once again, and the pressure is continuous from laser beams. Once again, I think we had Valen in there still going for roof control. And the laser beams are still in. They've almost got the Uber. Can they build it up? Looks like with 150 health, Donut will get that Uber in time. He's getting pressured. He was getting pressured anyway by Lansky, but there you go.
KBK has it as well.
Oh my gosh, this has been a non-stop push from laser beams as the defense here from the Dinosaurs. They've just allowed Donut to stay alive. But look at the time tick away here. You know, 1:30 left. Basically, this has to be the attack that wins it for the laser beams. So far, it's looking good. Valen's down. The sentry's gone once again, but they lose Ben. Donut running through the point now, using the overdose, trying to get a little bit extra damage on Sweater, and Sweater goes down to Sean Bud. So now, I think the Dinosaurs are going to have difficulty pushing back in. They are kind of retreating through the choke point. They may have to give up B and just kind of set up on C for the next minute.
Yeah, Dinosaurs need to be happy with what they've got right here. KBK does have the Uber advantage. Donut Man, I'm surprised. Did he go down at all that entire, like, 3 minutes?
No.
That was pretty crazy play from Donut Man. Excellent coordination from Laserbeam.
Yeah, and maybe just not quite enough aggression from the Dinosaurs. But 60 seconds left to go. The Dinosaurs are going to have an Uber, and so that's going to be 8 seconds right there that nobody can capture the point. So about 40 seconds left if you look at it that way with the Dinosaurs.
Yeah, they've got about 1 push and maybe some funneling time that they can just bomb point and hope for the best. It's less than 40 seconds, so they don't even have time to build up an Uber if Donut Man goes down.
Yeah, and so far it looks like their push has been spotted. They Uber early, going to have to jump straight up to the point and hope to put some time down on it. But there goes the Uber on the heavy. Nice. So now we've got Donut. Donut was trying to get up to the point, but now, oh man, 3 down already for the laser beams. They've got Pure jumping up, and he's going to have to face off against both a heavy and a soldier up here. And there you go, Pure is down. It's just Sean Bud left. Where is that guy right now? He gets taken down. So 10 seconds left. That is going to be a round win for the Dinosaurs. It's 1-1. One more round on the Decider map here. Gravel Pit. Stay with us, guys.
Did this get any closer, Sal?
Well, we could see rounds being won by about a second, I guess, but this is a close game.
This is quite the game we're seeing here.
It's an amazing game, guys, and do stay tuned to eXtv. I hope that tonight's match has convinced you to tell all your friends to come check it out, hit the follow button, whatever else you need to do. We are, of course, in another kind of downtime right now as the teams have to ready up once again. But we are going to see the laser beams go on offense one final time, and then after that it will be the Dinosaurs' turn to try and beat their time. So it all comes down to this: who wins intermediate? Stay with us, guys. We're going to go to a commercial.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Kind of interested in how many people actually watch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm starting to lose my voice, man. I tell you, these things make casters go hoarse. Alright, give me that viewer number. Wow, 500! So for those of you joining us here on eXtv, all of you 500 viewers, welcome. This has been a blast to cast so far with Salamancer and Trekkie. And of course, Salamancer. Trekkie is with me for the expert analysis, medic for High Rollers Gaming. Gonna see him at LAN March 2 through 4, so stay tuned for that too, guys.
Yeah, the eXtv LAN coverage should be pretty sweet.
Hopefully. We'll I don't even know how it's gonna work yet.
It'll be sweet. Come on, Sal.
Of course it'll be sweet. Just don't know what's gonna happen.
Sweet things are gonna happen.
I'm probably going to get completely wasted Friday night and just not be able to cast anything on Saturday. You know, it's pretty easy to do for me. I'm a real lightweight, so... in fact, I think I have on my own channel, youtube.com/fatmop, I've done a couple of drunken casts every once in a while. One of the recent ones with Greg. If you guys look down my list for casts with Greg, you'll find me getting pretty sloshed.
That sounds entertaining.
Decently so. What we did, I think we actually played a drinking game where every time a medic popped an Uber, we would take a sip. Yeah, there were like 35.
Alright, so Hero has been messaging me for about an hour to give him a shout out, and I think I'll end his misery now, so shout out to Hero.
Nice. Hero is a good player. I've played a couple games with him on Pug NA, so if you guys are decently skilled players in the 6v6 scene, you want to get to know more people and play some games with some higher-ups in the TF2 scene, Pug NA is the place for you. That's pound.tf2.pug.na on GameSurge IRC. And it's a pretty awesome place to go to play some TF2, but you got to get picked for a team, so people kind of have to know a little bit about who you are.
Control point is being contested.
Yeah, and I'm also getting a message from Thrill. Shout out to Thrill, the cutest medic in Invite.
Thrill was on the Ducks, right?
He was on the Ducks.
Yeah, and kind of a shame not to see them go to LAN as well, because they played a pretty good season, but there are only 4 slots. And I gotta tell you, HRG definitely deserves the slot they have.
Yeah, the Ducks played a good season indeed. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure we're going to see them in some form next season. Am I right, Thrill? Message me.
I hope so too, man. They are an awesome team. And by the way, yes, I did steal the name Fat Mop from my little brother. A long time ago, back when I was like 12 or 13 years old, so I've been using it ever since. But yes, Crisscross, absolutely right. Medics are always needed in Pug NA, so as long as you know a little bit about how the flow of 6v6 works, and you're not just constantly running out in front of your soldiers and dying, you can definitely play some Pug NA games.
Generally, people are pretty respectful to newer players in Pug NA. Generally. There are some idiots, but you know how it goes.
I guess people want to hear the story about my name again. I just need to make a video of this so I can just link it and be like, look, this is the story. I'm not telling it anymore, but I haven't done that yet, so I should probably say it. And of course, the story is that my brother was playing Final Fantasy VII one day, younger brother. So he catches a chocobo for the first time, and he's like, oh, I have to name this too? Yeah, whatever. So he just takes the analog stick and twirls it around, and then presses whatever, select, I guess, or circle, one of those buttons. Press that a bunch. And out came Fat Mop. It was a completely randomly chosen name, and I thought it was hilarious, so I ended up just stealing it and using it for my AIM screen name. And from there, that's why I've used Fat Mop for practically everything else.
But why are you Salamancer and not Fat Mop?
That would be owing to my start with TF2. I got my start in TF2 playing with some MS Paint Adventures guys who basically were big fans of a webcomic, and one of the characters from that, who I found utterly hilarious, was named Viceroy Bubbles von Salamancer. Doesn't have any dialogue lines at all. It's just a little salamander that somebody dressed up and named. And I was like, that's cute. So that's where that name comes from.
Interesting.
What about Trekkie? Where does that come from?
Well, I like Star Trek.
Sweet.
Yeah. No, I should make up a crazy story like yours.
I didn't make my story up.
I didn't say that. I said I should make one up.
There you go, yeah. Like, how you went on a road trip and you were playing TF2 at some truck stop and some guy was like, oh, what these Trekkies doing out here? Whatever, I don't know. What about the new Star Trek movie? Did you like that?
It was pretty good. I finally got a chance to watch it, I don't know, a month ago, after having not seen it. And, it was pretty good. It didn't have a lot to do with, any actual Star Trek, but it was pretty good.
That was the thing, is that I heard that if you were a big Trekkie, it wasn't as good of a movie as if you weren't.
Well, they kind of explain it away. It's like alternate reality. I'm sure people don't want to hear me talk about Star Trek, but yeah.
Dude, you are talking to 500 nerds watching TF2. I think it's okay.
They might disagree.
Regardless, though, guys, of course, this is Salamancer and Trekkie. And hopefully they get Lansky back in this game pretty soon for the final round of Gravel Pit here in ESEA
final
Intermediate. The final countdown to the final round is well underway.
So, when is Open? What's happening in Open, Sal?
What is happening in Open? The lower bracket finals were just played tonight, right? So I don't know when the Grand Championship is there. But I believe,
who is in the Grand Championship?
I believe it's 40 LG. Against...
You mean Witness 40 pounds?
Yeah,
this is a team called 90 LG.
My bad. Yeah,
Okay.
Witness 40 pounds was the team that played tonight, right?
Probably.
Well, let me just pull up the ESEA site and stop all this stupid speculation on my part. Bear with me one moment. I did cover a lot of Open games, but I didn't always look at the... There you go. Okay, so we've been told by SV Frey, actually, thank you very much, that it is going to be Witness 40 pounds, the team that won the lower bracket final tonight, versus eXtelevision, which is the eXtv sponsored team. So, way to go, guys. And I don't know when that match is going to be scheduled for, but it should be pretty soon.
Probably this week, I would imagine.
Probably, and that means we are going to wrap up this season of ESEA Open as well here on XTV this week. This is, of course, the Intermediate, which is just a little bit higher level than Open. And these teams are going to go on to do some great stuff in the future as well, no matter what happens tonight.
Yeah, as we mentioned at the beginning of the cast, the majority of both teams, with some exceptions, are going to be staying together and probably playing next season. And so, I'm pretty sure the guaranteed spot and invite, which is, I'm pretty sure, customarily handed to the winner of IM if they don't break up, is on the line here.
That it is. And let me if you had to lay down some money on one of the teams to win this, it would be.
I'm going to stick with my prediction at the beginning of the match. It's still possible. 2-1 Dinosaurs. I was impressed with their offense and their defense last time out, so I'm going to pick them to do it if they don't get iced too hard by Lansky's connection issues.
Ice. And yeah, that would be a problem if Lansky can't get back in the game, of course, but we'll see. I want to give it to the Laser Beams, just because of their really solid performance on that first round. If they can keep it up and bring back some of that mojo, they will have a pretty easy time winning this. And of course, they get to be on offense first, so it's always a nice advantage to be sitting that time. So we'll see, man.
First round is in the past, Sal. It's all about the now.
That's you know what? It's true. But this isn't the stock market where it's a totally random walk. Past performance is in some way indicative of future results. I'm sticking to that.
Alright.
By the way, I've been told by Waxpacks that the ESEA Open Finals should be set for Thursday at 10 Eastern. So guys, you need to tune into XTV Thursday evening and watch the Open Finals, the Grand Championship between eXtelevision and Witness 40 pounds.
And Waxpacks, I believe, the medic for Submit a Ticket.
Nice. So we're pretty much just waiting. Lansky looks like he's loaded the game up, and they're going to have to ready up. There you go, Ben. Once again, the last man to ready up. Oh, shaking my fist at you, Ben. It's happening.
That guy. What are we going to do about him?
Anyway, I'm ready for this, man. I am excited to see who wins it, and Valen, of course, not going spy this time around. That was such a wicked spy play in the second round, but he's decided to stick on Soldier, and we do have a double NG set up once again out of the Dinosaurs. Yes, 2 sentries are going up right now.
Yeah, I would maybe like to see some sniper from, what are they called, Dinosaur? But it did not work out when they ran Squid on Sniper 4. They just did not seem to be interested in protecting him, so maybe they won't. But it's always nice to see. It's always a good thing to get that initial pick if you can play the Sniper properly.
Yeah, well, right now we have Ben just kind of twirling around in front of the spawn door there for point A. He's going to walk out there with a Deadbringer out, and of course, if there's a sticky trap out there, it will activate on him. It'll look like somebody on his team died, but of course, nobody really will have. He doesn't spot any sticky traps though, and it looks like there probably aren't any here. That was his Deadbringer activating though, so it looks like Sean Bazan. And actually, there is a sentry on point A. the engineer takes the teleporter right as
Just
Pure
in
destroys
time.
it. Wow. And so that sentry was really just there to delay the point a little bit. And
now
Sweater
Pure
had a
goes
sticky
down.
trap there too. Pure, wow. Died to the sticky trap after the sentry was taken down. Just maybe a little bit overzealous about getting on that point. Oops.
Yeah, now the 18-second respawn, it probably won't end up affecting their B push, but just to delay A for those crucial few seconds, which might end up mattering, is all they wanted to do.
Every second counts, especially on Gravel Pit. I've seen some incredibly close matches on this this map. This map is such an amazing decider.
Yeah, it's tough to play as a player. Sometimes it's a bit frustrating, but you know, I don't think anything beats Gravel Pit from a spectator point of view.
We do have the attack coming in now from the laser beams, and once again, they I think are going to go
Ben
through.
running sniper out short, and
Yeah,
Tang running sniper.
Tang actually took down Sean Bud. We've got a push coming in right now from the laser beams. They're not going to wait for Sean Bud to come back up. They are going to push this immediately. There is only one NG left alive. He is going to be... he's got
Two
his-
soldiers up on roof for laser beams. They have wrest roof control away from... but now, Valen trying to take it back. And it looks like it's
Yeah.
going to be successful as Lang goes down.
Well, the Ubers are popped for both teams. That sentry is still up. He actually was picked up and walked away for a second there. Everybody from Laser Beam's pretty much dying right now. Pure with 25 health, he goes down. Nice shot there from Valen. I think took him out in mid-air. And Ben knocks down the sentry gun as a sniper, so at the very least they're going to harass the NG a little bit. And Squid is nowhere near. He was actually taken down, so it's going to be quite a while before there's a sentry back up. Laser Beams could use this opportunity to push in, maybe take down KBK if they're quick.
Yeah, Laser Beams knows that Squid went down and he's not going to be there. But he might have a teleport. Does he have one? Is he there already? I'm trying to click around.
No,
yes,
it
he is
wasn't
there.
teleporter. He had to walk all
But,
that way.
yeah,
But
he had to walk
just now setting
Yeah.
up a sentry, and immediately
There
it
he
goes
gets taken
down.
down. They need to play aggressive into Donut Man right here and take him out. But
Oh,
it looks like they're going to back off. Good damage from Pure is backing them up, and now 3 down for Dinosaurs. Their B defense is melting away right now.
Oh, wow,
KBK with
KBK.
100%.
He's
Needs to be
got
careful,
like
he doesn't
40
have it.
health.
He's
Yeah, he
used.
had to pop that. Oh, it's not too good. They are pressuring Donut, though. He doesn't have an Uber quite yet. It's just that he's not... Oh, there you go. They do take him down.
Lansky
with a
missing
good
a
kill.
million shots.
Yeah.
And they may have just delayed this enough. KBK is going to go down unless a miracle occurs, which it will not. But looks like Squid takes down Pure, but that's not going to end up mattering as Laser Beams is taking the point.
Yeah, and already Sean Bud is in towards this next one. Valen's going to have to jump up and stop the cap on C, which he tries to do, but he may end up being too late. He's going to jump once again, but he's pressed off the point there and
Oh
goes
my
down.
god, they're
Sean
going to get
Bud.
this. That's it.
Oh, man. 3 minutes and 13 seconds for the laser beams. Exactly like that first round. They pushed hard and only failed one push there. Amazing. That was a pretty rolly round. So the Dinosaurs are going to need to pull something out of their butts here.
Yeah, they're going to need an incredible, never-before-seen from offense in order to take this match. Laser Beams put themselves in a perfect position.
Yeah, that was an absolutely crazy round. It's not over yet. This is the last push, though. The Dinosaurs have to beat 3 minutes and 13 seconds on all 3 points to win this. It's possible. It's doable. So, stay tuned, guys. This is exciting.
Basically, they cannot lose a push. If they can not lose a push for the entire 3 points, then they can win.
Sentry going down in this little pill bottle spot once again. And it's going to be level 3, so anybody who tries to jump in there is going to have to deal with a sticky trap above that door and the sentry. Pretty much going to be certain death for whoever does that. But so far, let's see.
Yeah, I imagine they won't even bother with the suicide. They just want the quickest possible cap on A, and then move on to B, probably through connector or through C.
Yeah, and there are
There's
no
a
sticky traps
scout
on
peeking
A.
around at A here. He just backs off quickly, though.
Yeah, that was Sean Bud just trying to see if he couldn't delay it a little bit, but he couldn't, and that's all right. A is usually captured pretty quickly because it's a much more difficult point to defend than point B, so teams most of the time, they just give it up. And it's all about the attack on point B. I have seen occasionally some teams go for a defense on point A, and if you don't know how to deal with it, it's actually a really effective thing. But,
Yeah, because nobody at all practices capturing A, or pushing A when it's actually being defended.
yeah, and I know our stream chat's talking with the eXtv Esports name right now. Oh, Valen gets taken down by A nice sticky trap from Pure, so that's already looking a little bit scary.
They need to go. They don't have time to wait for him to get up. They only have 2 minutes, 10 seconds. They're taking too long. This is a mistake.
Well, they are going to walk out here with a heavy. Tang on the heavy right now, and what are they doing? Yeah, they
You
are
don't want to
wasting a
leave
bit
it
of time.
down to like having to wipe the other team in order to get C, so they wasted a lot of time there. And now Valen goes down again to a stick trap, and
Wow,
now
yeah.
they have no time to waste.
Nope, they got to
They
push
need to get
right
in.
now. And they're
They
pushing
basically
with
have
that
to
heavy,
wipe.
who is... Yeah, the heavy's walking around the left side right now. He may be able to... Well, they've popped the Uber just a little bit early. KBK was forced, and Valen and Squid both down right now. After this Uber is over, KBK is still going to have crap all for health, so he's going to be in a very bad position. Nobody has forced Dr. Donut yet. He's still got 100%. Now, the Dinosaurs are still in. They're going for some roof control here with Valen, and he's going to start spamming in towards the medic. He's dealt a lot of damage, actually. Dr. Donut down to about 50, 60 health now, but nobody's able to get him down. 22 health, he has to pop the Uber, so at the very least the Dinosaurs have gotten that small victory, but there's a minute left. They've got somebody capping the point right now. Actually, no, I think it's, it's 2 soldiers in there, now a scout as well, and they've killed Dr. Donut, man. Nice kill by Valen out of the window. KBK still alive beneath the ramp. There's 60 seconds left. There's a red soldier on the roof.
That red soldier on the roof is going to go down. They can do this.
Oh, but Lang did get a nice kill on Tang. Heavy doesn't matter too much at this point, though. 3 players left alive for the laser beams. Can the Dinosaurs pull this out? Right now, DJC standing up on top of the point, putting some control down on C. 40 seconds left. The Uber's ready to go. KBK, he pops it in, and immediately there's a soldier there capping C. 30 seconds left to go, and the scout and soldier now for red team starting to get this huge air shot from DJC to take down Valen, but there's still capture going down on point C. Wow, crazy action all over the place as Dr. Donuts pulled out the overdose, but it's not going to be in time.
They won.
Oh my gosh.
God. That was an amazing push. Holy shit.
In 60 seconds.
Dinosaurs won that by the skin of their teeth in the last 30 seconds of the game to be your intermediate championships. Or champions, I'm sorry, I can't even talk right now. But yeah, the Dinosaurs bringing it back from the lower bracket finals. They have won intermediate. Wow.
And how about Trekkie with the prediction? Let's give him a shout out.
Let's give Trekkie a little bit of a shout out. That was an incredible prediction, my friend.
Begins in 30 seconds.
That was a crazy match. Humongous ups to Dinosaurs here. Let's see if we can get somebody in here to interview.
I would love to do an interview right now.
Who are we going to get? Let's get Valen.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this incredible match. And if you have not hit follow yet on eXtv, what are you waiting for? You will get an email whenever we go live with awesome coverage just like this on eXtelevision. So hit that follow button. Do it. You know you want to. And it sounds like we've got Lansky in here. Lansky, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Just won intermediate finals. We're feeling great.
I bet, dude. That last round on Gravel Pit when the...
You could not have asked for a better round. Seriously.
No.
Like 1-1 tied, extremely fast time, and it just came down to the last play. That's pretty insane.
It was. What were you guys thinking when they got a 3 minute and 13 capture time?
We weren't really that demoralized. We were just like, all right, yeah, we can do it. And then Valen died twice to sticky traps, and we were like, all right, guys, let's do it. We just went in there. It wasn't looking too good, but we pulled out on top and pushed C really fast, and it ended up working out.
Well, it was an amazing job all around.
Yeah, you guys were bad on health through the entire second part of that push. But with good positioning, you managed to get yourselves back up and then re-push across the point. That was fantastic.
Yeah, Valen's here too.
Huge up.
If you want to drag him in.
There you go. Sounds like we got a bunch of players in here now from the Dinosaurs. You guys did an amazing job tonight. We've got Lansky, KBK, and Sweater in. Seems like Tang's winning. I heard Valen was here somewhere, but he's not in the channel yet. There we go. Got Valen in here.
Hello.
Hello.
Epic game. Lansky just told us a little bit about that. Valen, I got a question for you right now. The 2 deaths of the sticky trap there at the end. What were you thinking?
Pure is actually pretty good at dome, man, is what I was thinking.
Was it a little bit frustrating, maybe?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Okay.
But I do want to say that, I've played TF2 for like 5 seasons now, been to Invite Finals, and that last game on Gravel Pit is the best game I've ever had. It's topped anything else I've ever played. And hopefully it was fun to watch as it was for me to play.
That was crazy match on Gravel Pit.
Absolutely. Let's see. Rolling over. Oh, no, you know what? I was going to start talking to Tang here for a second, but I just remembered that crazy spy play. What made
Oh my
you...
god.
Like, I've never seen a spy play like that before on point A. What made you realize that could happen?
Well, I noticed that they all stacked everybody through A, and there's no risk of like having any pressure come out B because it worked so well for them last time. I knew they're going to do it again, so I was like, just go for the spy play. And then the other thing too is Hardblue says I can't play spy, so fuck you, Hardblue.
Okay. Anything else we need to discuss here? I mean, we've got a bunch of players in. Sweater, you were doing an amazing job, although actually we were checking the stats, and on Badlands, believe it or not, Pure had you out-damaged by like 6,000 points.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. Like, they were defending a lot, rather than us just always pushing. They're always going to get more damage when we're pushing in.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and say, though, the other team played really well. Like, that did come down to the last map, 1-1. It was tied up. It could have gone on whoever's side.
Well, you guys all played an amazing game. So, I mean, we can just go down the list here. Any last words from any of you? KBK did an excellent job on the medic. What about you?
I don't have words at this moment.
Okay. We just heard from Lansky. Let's see. Sweater. What about you, man?
What?
Last words, shouts. How do you
that's
think the match went?
That's my play won us the game, honestly.
Which Squitter? He's
Yeah, we
stuck
gotta get
out of
Squid
it.
in here too.
He's stuck out.
In the
Later,
listening
idiot.
room. Oh, my eyes are like about to cross over.
One thing I want to ask you guys, what are your plans for next season? Are you going to play Invite?
Going to Disneyland.
Invite's hard.
Getting a keyboard.
I
Definitely
think.
getting a keyboard.
I don't know if it's final yet, but I think. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. Everyone can go down the list and say if they're staying or not.
Yeah, I joined this team in the beginning of the season because I don't know. I feel like I could have made a team with like X-Invite people or people that can play at the X-Invite level or the Invite level. And from the beginning, I really just wanted to help other players get better. And I think our Scout, Squid, and Tang, they got a lot better this season, and they deserve a lot of credit because at the beginning of the season, they were probably middle tier intermediate scouts, and at the end of the season, they really pulled it together. And my hat is off to them. And also, I do want to thank Cannon because he did it up for a big majority of the season. He's a big reason why we won.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. This has been an eXtelevision production. Of course, one more time, just got to give a big shout out to Trekkie for joining me here on the cast, for Mile High Militia for doing the camera work, an amazing job there too, and to our ESEA-IM, Season 10 now, winners, the Dinosaurs. Give a big round of applause to them at home. I know you're all going to be clapping right now. Do it. Thank you, Tang. And we are going to be signing out, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching.